G.D. Fenderson, the country's foremost certified forensic humorist and host of The Panic Room, with this public service announcement from the CDC, Center for Disease Comics. The CDC has asked me to talk to you about normalcy and how we are going to achieve the new normal. First, we need to understand what normal is and how to achieve it. The feeling of normalcy is actually a function of the brain. I know you're concerned as to whether you have a brain, and we will address that later with a simple test. The human brain has one job: to keep us alive. To do this, it makes billions of decisions a day. This is exhausting. So the human brain has developed a shortcut so that it can be more efficient. That shortcut is called a routine. You see, 80 to 90% of your time is spent not thinking. And this is achieved by identifying the safe and harmless and ignoring it. In order to determine the safe and harmless, it gathers information. Once the information determines that something is safe and harmless, it becomes routine or normal. Like obeying traffic laws and avoiding hazards while driving to the store. Here are a couple of examples. A person, via normal activity, contracts a herpes virus. Now, if they continue practicing their normal activity as they did before, they could spread this virus to hundreds of people via normal activity. So, via learning, the herpes carrier, we'll call this carrier the USS DJ Trump. Okay, this carrier learns when the virus is active and when the virus isn't active, allowing it to modify its behavior, creating a new normal. The second example, let's say that you are working in your garden. You are hoeing around as usual. You find a snake. The snakes have been chased onto your property by nearby construction. Recent nearby construction. Is it safe to handle the snake? You don't know. With knowledge, you will learn all about snakes and which ones you can safely handle and which ones will give you herpes. Now, you have developed a new normal and you can safely resume your hoeing. That is how we will establish our new normal, via information. We need the best information that we can get so that we can learn how to be safe. Now, as to whether you have a brain, how you answer these three questions will tell us. First, is Trump a reliable source of information? 2, do you have more firearms than teeth? 3, is the earth flat? If you have answered yes to any or all of the above questions, you do not have a brain yet. You have a ganglion. Don't worry, you can still perform rudimentary functions, you just haven't evolved enough to develop higher learning. But good news, you still have rights, and we respect them. Now, will you respect ours? Things are never going to be the way they were before the pandemic, but they can be better for many of us. We can elect actual leaders to replace the cult leaders. We can honor essential workers with raises to back up the praises. We can take care of our most vulnerable members of our society, the homeless, the foodless, the rightsless, the health careless. We can continue improving our air and water quality. We cannot bring back the loved ones that have died, but we can make things better for those loved ones who did not. I'm G.D. Fenderson, the country's foremost certified forensic humorist and host of The Panic Room, with this public service announcement from the CDC, Center for Disease Comics. And please, be safe out there.